Hi, I'm Gretchen Provenzano, and today I'd like to talk to you about how to live a heart-healthy lifestyle. Do you know what the #1 cause of death is in the United States? According to the American Heart Association and the Surgeon General, it's heart disease. 1 out of 5 of us are developing it now. The National Center for Health Statistics, which is the CDC.gov, they list risk factors. See if any of these pertain to you. Tobacco use, overweight, poor diet, stress, high blood pressure, diabetic, lack of exercise, or high cholesterol. Today I'd like to focus on 3. I'm going to focus on tobacco use, stress, and to know your numbers so that you can start now to build it, to build your own heart-healthy lifestyle. Let me ask you what these things have in common. Acetone, acetic acid, ammonia, arsenic, cadmium, carbon monoxide, lead, nicotine, tar, and toluene. Maybe you'll recognize these by their common name. Nail polish remover, hair dye, rat poison, lighter fluid, battery acid, car exhaust fumes, embalming fluid, lighter fluid, batteries, rocket fuel, and insecticide. Nicotine is an insecticide. When you take a cigarette and you light it, you create a chemical reaction. This alone has over 4,000 chemicals in it, hard to believe. When you put fire to it, it creates over 50 carcinogenic properties. This you're ingesting. According to the American Lung Association, smokeless tobacco, which is chew or snuff, has 28 carcinogenic properties. Cigars, an equal amount. Only that increases your risk 4 to 10 times to develop oral cancer, esophageal, or your voice box, laryngeal cancer. One cigar equals about 1 pack of cigarettes in the amount of tobacco. Tobacco companies spend over $35 million a day advertising. According to the American Heart Association, it's the most preventable cause of death in the U.S. It causes 1 out of 5 deaths. Nicotine, which is highly addictive, increases your blood pressure, your heart rate, vasoconstricts the arteries, makes them narrower, makes your blood sticky and gooey like Elmer's glue, and it lasts circulating in your body. 1 cigarette lasts 6 hours. So if you have a heart and your arteries, the big 3 arteries are on your heart, it's about as big as your fist. For 6 hours, those arteries are constricted, heart rate's up. You're trying to jam thick, gooey blood through a smaller hole, which is very insulting to the heart muscle. Plus the carbon monoxide robs the bloodstream of oxygen. 6 hours. A list of diseases caused by smoking, of course, lung disease, heart disease, stroke, leukemia, gum disease, and in men especially, kidney and bladder cancers. How can you quit? You could try going to the FDA.government site. They state that there's 7 approved medications. Some are nicotine patches, gums, lozenges, which are over the counter, and then there's a couple that are need a physician's prescription. Build a plan, something that will work for you. Now, moving on to my second risk factor is stress. How many of you all are stressed out? Me. Has anyone ever had their cortisol level checked? I haven't. Cortisol, according to the National Institute of Mental Health, is a hormone that's released when stress occurs. And it causes inflammation, which leads to heart disease. Some other effects of cortisol: it restricts also the blood vessel size, narrowing them, increases the heart rate. It causes arrhythmia, the heart to beat poorly, have bad rhythms. Also makes the blood sticky. And, ladies, it impairs fat removal, and it promotes fat gathering on your abdomen, on your belly. It also impairs your memory. And there's been a study done on men that they're most likely, if they have a stressful day, to have an acute coronary event 2 hours after leaving work. How do you relieve stress? The American Heart Association also lists a website that has List 4 ways to de-stress. Use a positive internal dialogue, and don't say, "I do this." Oh, Gretchen, you did it again. Or try to change your internal dialogue to one that's nurturing. You'll do better next time. Control your immediate stressors. If you're in a bad situation that's confrontational, try to leave. Deep breathe. Be silent. Set your clock 10 minutes ahead if you're always late. The third one is find something that makes you feel good. What causes you pleasure? Could you meet a friend, listen to music, take a walk, jacuzzi, fish, or just go feed the ducks? And then 4, plan a way to relax daily. Make it happen. Cat nap, read the Bible or your preference, meditate, yoga. Build yourself a go-to list that will help you relieve stress. Finally, the third risk factor I'd like to discuss is know your numbers. Get a baseline exam where they check your cholesterol, blood sugar. Try to do it while you're on your parents' insurance. And if you can't, Valley Health, these are located in the lobby. They're free. They develop a resource booklet, pamphlet really, that lists all the numbers and people to go to for free screenings. They have a wellness festival in the mall, and they do this in surrounding counties. In summary, if you're a smoker, please prioritize that first. Remember, one cigarette is 6 hours in your body. Try to find a way to de-stress every day. Remember, stress, inflammation, heart disease. Know your numbers. Prevent a problem rather than treat it. Remember, 1 out of 5 of us is developing heart disease right now. What is your action plan to develop a heart-healthy lifestyle? Build it now.